Systems Vorcha gang, the Blood Pack was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Rang. Exiled for striking a female in anger, Rang obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Vorcha Pack as a pirate crew, Rang cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating his fighters as a security company across the Skyllian Verge. His notoriety ensured his initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogan's dreams. Rang returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders, Krogan hordes, and their firepower and biotic support toward professional violence in the Terminus systems. Banned from Citadel space, the Blood Pack bribes its way through spaceports into armed conflicts across the galaxy. Priding themselves for accepting otherwise untouchable contracts, the Blood Pack rejects bodyguarding and security in favor of cases requiring minimal oversight and maximal violence.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rantin Review Gaming here. We are checking out, we're checking out of the main storyline, and we're going to divert a little bit here to Tali's little side mission here, a loyalty mission. And we are trying to take Legion with us. So this is going to be quite the experiment, and we're going to try to do this without actually losing a lot of crew members. But you will find out, for those of you who haven't seen this game to this point, you'll find out why. But let's get into it now. So at this point, going to not go to the star map. I'm not going to touch the star map. I'm going to see if I can get some more stuff here. We got sniper rifle upgrade, prototype, weapon specialist. There we go. All right, so we got that. Talk to Morton for a second. See if he's got anything to say.
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Well, why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language, can't fake it. Example, yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn, sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region, subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless. Statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Gordon.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morton Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
And that wraps up Morton's story. Which he's got all the conversations we have with him, he's one of the best ones. But that's pretty much the conclusion to his story arc in this game, which is pretty cool. I think we could... we don't need to check out what Joker's doing right now. I think we finished his dialogue tree too. Jacobs is done, so let's go... Let's go down to engineering real quick, talk to Jack again, because we still got some of her stuff to go through. Trying to get as many of these in before we go head off. Alright, so let's check out... I think we're done with Grunt too, but let's... and Zaid, but let's see what's up.
This mission takes me back. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. Ever been to a Batarian prison? They don't trust you enough to sell you into slavery. That's where they send you. In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
He is surprisingly calm for us letting his buddy go. I thought he'd be a lot angrier for a lot longer than that. Alright, Jack. Let's see what's going on.
Hey.
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Okay.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Oh my goodness.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Well, you know, just trying to be a good person. Crazy old Jack.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
I hope you guys do.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I am kind of risking them.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Alright.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
I love Grunt, you and that funny human thing that you're doing. Oh god, so many of these characters are just fantastic. All right, let's get to it here. Still got some of Thane's dialogue we want to get through, so let's do that too. Try to get as many of these Paragon points as we can.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Irika. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Irika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Irika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
What's going on, Scotty boy? Good to see you in the chat.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Irika woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't think that's something you should share with Kolyat.
Irika helped me carry my burdens. With what time I have left, I must help him with his. I I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
So Thane's got some stuff to think about. Hopefully you're having a good day today, Scotty boy. And all is well in your land, in your world. Whatever's going on with you there.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. There you are. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Well, it's not much to look at out there, but whatever. Alright. Let's get some drinking going on. Scotty Boy says, I'm good, just got back from the pub. Have you taken a Geth to Tali's home planet yet? Nope, we are on our way. I'm trying to get all the Paragon dialogue points that we can get from everybody else, because Thane and Jack hadn't finished a story. I finished all the dialogue for Morton, Jacob, and Grunt, I believe. So I think I got one more conversation with Miranda, and then because I want to do all those, because if you start this, you gotta you can't really fool around. You gotta just go to mission to mission to mission, otherwise bad things happen to your crew. I'm still not even sure it's gonna work, but we'll see. Getting tipsy. So I need to get drunk to do this. Because this is what Shepard does. It's the only way you can live with all this craziness.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Yeah, but I gotta go let Miranda down easy. So, let's do this.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk. I don't know what this is. If this is stress, or just blowing off steam, or...
Look, Miranda, I just wanted to apologize for what happened before. I think we should keep things professional.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. The mission comes first. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some work to do.
Oh, she does not sound happy. Sorry if I had to do it, because as much as I really like romancing Miranda, you know, probably not a good idea right now. Alright. Let's do this. Especially if we're going to do just Tali thing. I don't want it to get... because that's extra dialogue, and I don't want to risk things going wrong. So let's save here and go open AI core.
Ted Hutt! I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
Scotty Boy says, I still wanted to replay Mass Effect, but we'll wait until the price comes down. Yeah, it's a little pricey right now, but it'll probably by like the holiday season it'll come down.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Oh my goodness, you are such a pain to talk to, Legion.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
Jeez.
We anticipate the exchange of data.
Okay. Well, that's a little scary. I am currently, Scotty Boy says, I'm currently playing a game called Dark. It is a dark puzzle game. You play as a boy who enters his dream world and have to solve the puzzle. That sounds, I haven't heard of that one before. Is that an indie game or who made that?
Shepard Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Wow, so Sovereign had his own name. I never did this dialogue before.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Oh, I just did this.
Nazara.
They switched the things on me.
Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Okay.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Alright, what did Legion give us? He gave us a Geth sniper rifle. Alright.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
All right.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Okay. So now we should go right to the star map and do Tali's mission. So we're gonna head back up here. Scotty Boy says it's an indie game. Can't believe he shook his hands with the Geth. Well, you know, Shepard better get used to this because he's gonna be doing a lot of handshaking and baby kissing in Mass Effect 3 to get all that crap together.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. Oh, not upgrades. Unread messages. That was Jonas. We already read that. Encrypted message from the elusive man. Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure the EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. Well, thanks for the endorsement, Smokey McSmokers. But, alright, this is gonna... I'm so, like, because I don't know what's gonna happen. But we'll find out once we get to the Omega-4 relay how bad this is gonna be. Or if it's gonna be bad at all. Hopefully I can do it. So let's help Tali. Micah and Paz. We'll do those later. I'm not going to do any other... even planet scanning, I might screw it up, so let's just go here. Yeah, it even lets you know here, the decisions you make in Mass Effect 2 could have dire consequences for Mass Effect 3. That's funny. Alright, let's get Legion. This is gonna... I can't wait to see it. I've heard about this. I haven't seen it before, so this is the first time. Because typically I had done Legion's, or Tali's whole thing before I even got Legion, so this is gonna be fun. Okay. Legion is, Alright. We don't really need any of this now, because we're just going to talk to the Quarians and freak the hell out of them by bringing a Geth on board.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with Cerberus look like a slow day on garbage detail.
The Geth is with me. I'll take responsibility for it.
The hell you will. This is my ship. If it goes hostile, it's my responsibility. I want no part of it. I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The Geth is too much. Leave it on your ship.
This is your ship and I'm a guest. but Legion is part of my team. Unless you want to shoot me, we're both coming aboard.
Or I could kick you both off. No one here likes Geth or Cerberus. I can't guarantee your safety.
I can guide them away from the more militant elements of the crew.
There are a lot more militants these days, Talizora. And given the charges against you, it's only getting worse.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
That's kind of funny because she just brought an active Geth aboard the ship.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
I mean, her skating around is pretty. I mean, the whole thing is that she sent Geth parts back and they were active.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Well, she's walking with a Geth right now.
The captain let a Geth onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Yeah, you do that, bro.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Huh. Whole trial, huh? Just for little old Tali.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Talizora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security! A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talizora think to affect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Wow. Scotty Boy says she turned against Tali. Wow. Or judging her. Yep. Well, she wants to keep her hands clean. She doesn't want to get involved. She's kind of in a tough pickle there.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh my god!
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Ah, that sucks. Poor Tali. I mean, again, it's kind of all loses its effect, the fact that they're standing there with a Geth that she actively brought on the ship.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
What an ass.
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Boshtet. You know, I don't even know what a Boshtet is, but just the sound of the word, it just sounds like something bad.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
No support.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Of course they gave us a ship that's not armed, for God's sakes. Scotty Boy says she brought back parts of Geth that were active. Oh, that's the accusation.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
Kalrieger.
This guy, I
Shepard,
like him.
Tali Zora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the Sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Now, this dark energy subplot from this game was supposed to be continuing in Game 3, but they did drop it. It was supposed to have a bigger role in the whole series, but it's just too much for them to include in the next game.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haestrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
And we never get an answer to this mystery, so...
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I could learn under slightly different circumstances.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Legion's like, yeah, no, honey, you're not experimenting on me. Scotty Boy says, shame they dropped that plot. Yeah, I wonder what it was going to I guess it would have to have dealt with the Reapers were causing dark energy to collapse stars, but again, that probably is just too much for them to do in the third game.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerrel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala Ran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shala Ran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
This is all very political.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
You're kind of twisted, hon.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerrel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
We shall see, marvelous machine. We shall see.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yeah, I'm so that's interesting. Bringing Legion on this thing. That's funny. Hey, Vitor.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Wow.
Tali Zora ran with the Geth. What more proof did the Admiral need?
Yeah, that's true. They really messed those collectors really messed up that poor Quarian.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
Right.
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here is looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Scotty Boy says he's very anxious, isn't he, after what happened? Yeah, poor Vitor. He was screwed up when we did that mission. That was like way at the beginning of the game.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born.
Aww.
Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room.
Aww.
I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
Huh.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Huh. Renegade? I got Renegade for that? Weird. Scotty Boy says maybe Tali's father was making a Geth trooper? Possibly.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
Krogan toilet. Now, funny enough, this is Simon Templeman again, who was the same voice actor on the Project Overlord for the creepy scientist that screwed up his brother. So I guess they ran out of voice talent for some reason.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you can see how the Quarians and the Geth thing, I've said this before in prior streams, is they've weaved a lot of the Palestine-Israel conflict into the storyline. There's like little beats of it that are very similar to that real-life thing.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
That's a funny story.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Oh, Kane is on our side. I always call him Kane because his voice is just so synonymous with that game. At some point on this channel, I'm definitely playing the Legacy of Kane series.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
Oh,
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
I mean, his ship's called the Quip. How am I not going to ask about that?
You have a ship named Quip?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quip, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Alright, Mr. Quib, suit wetter.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael'Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali'Zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Do you think the Geth would be willing to accept a truce with the Quarians, Legion?
We did not seek hostilities with creators. We fought for continued existence.
So your people would be open to peace?
Not without additional data that suggests coexistence is possible or desirable for creators. When the creators have believed victory is possible, they have attacked us 100% of the time.
Wow.
I understand. It would be difficult to argue for peace when faced with odds like those. That does not mean the argument should not be made.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali'Zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
So that's very interesting. So that's a big benefit of bringing Legion.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
They asked Tali. Oh, shush. They asked Legion if he would want peace, if the Geth would want peace, and they were like, yeah, but 100% of the time that the Quarians think they can wipe us out, they try. So why would we trust them? Good point.
Tali'Zorah arrived with a Geth. What more proof did the admirals need?
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Is that really a Geth, Tali'Zorah? The guards at the docking bay said...
Don't worry, it's under our control. With luck, it will help us retake the Alarai.
If you say so. Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Alright. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah. Kila Selai.
Well, we got through that. That was a lot of dialogue. As Scotty Boy says, interesting dialogue. I mean, they pretty much use this mission as an info dump about the Quarian Geth history, but it's a lot of dialogue we just went through. But here we go. Solve somebody else's problems again, as always.
Weapons ready.
All right, so both of you can hack. So you hack him, and you hack him. They can fight each other. There you go.
Successful shot.
Hit that bad boy. All right.
Acknowledged.
I got another one.
Shot effective.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That doesn't sound good. Scotty Boy says they will have peace if they know the Quarians won't attack or experiment on them. Yeah, pretty much. Again, sounds very similar to the Israel-Palestine conflict. Like, okay, we'd be alright, but you guys keep trying to attack us, so what are we gonna do? I gotta get in there. What do we get in there? Oh, just go through the door. So. Alright, hacking again. Nope. Shit. Too quick. There we go. What's up, Jazz Cat? Good to see you again in the chat. Hopefully you're having a good day too. Scotty Boy and I are just marveling at the craziness of taking Legion on a Quarian ship with Tali. It's been interesting.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah, neither one of those prospects is good. Jazzcat says, hey Scotty, I can't stay long, just dropping in while I'm getting ready for bed. Wanted to share that I was super excited to see Robbie Eagles back and to hear that he is now proper music, yells in the afterglow. Okay. Good to see you again, Jazzcat. Yeah, just thanks for stopping by, saying what's up. Checking out everything. We're just having a good time here today. We just sat through a lot of dialogue though, so. Alright, let's get here. And let's.
This looks interesting.
Geth's shield strength. Oh, that's pretty cool. Good upgrade to get.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Daddy messed up. Uh-oh. This looks like a place to fight.
Below.
Yep.
Go get him, Katika. Good girl.
Jeez. Shepard just be stealing everybody's money. Anything else in here?
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. I'm running through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Aww. Man, that's sad as hell. Why would you... Oh, God, that's so sad. Why would you show me something like that? That's terrible. Jazzcat says, glad to hear, mate. I did get your link from the last chat you were in, Jazzcat, to look at your channel for music. So I will be checking it out later this weekend.
Go get him, Katika. Good girl.
Got one over here.
Taking hits. Threat neutralized. Taking distance shot. Effective.
Hack that one.
Ready for next target.
More. I think we got them all. Oh, nope. Alright, now we got them all.
On it.
Anything else in here? Nope, that's it. Let's see. Jazzcat says, oh man, right in the field. Scotty Boy says getting some Bitcoin. Yeah, right now is a good time to get some Bitcoin. The price on everything is down right now, so much like Shepard just hacks through all this digital currency, you might as well hack some digital currency of your own. That, there, that, and that. Jaska says I'm taking a few days off as I have some stuff to prioritize, but I should be back later this week. I believe it's usually late at night for you. Yeah, we might be. I think either tomorrow we'll be on it. I'll be on at the same time, and if it goes into Monday, it probably will. Monday might be the last day. I think I'll be done with Mass Effect 2 by Monday's show.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Aww.
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Okay, you made a pretty good valid point there, because she made a pretty good point. Jazzcat says, what are you thinking after ME2? I'm thinking I'm going to do, take a week off, and then I'm going to do one, an old school Nintendo Entertainment System game. I'll tell everybody what it is when I'm done with ME2.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Again, very much like the Israel-Palestine war about the Jews wanting to take back Israel. It's kind of like the same thing with the Quarians here. Scotty Boy says, just realized Shepard's suit kind of looks like the suits from Halo. Yeah, it does. I just noticed that too. He looks like Master Chief. Oh, arena. Fight time.
Target contact.
My shields are down.
Oh, there's one up here.
One down.
Automated flight weaponry.
Yeah, that guy was getting a little too close. A little too close. Whoa, where did you come from? Oh my god, I hate when they do that.
Enemy disabled.
That's a friend. That's a foe. Is that it? Alright.
Change weapons.
Anything over here? Nope. And nothing over there. Alright, let's go. Jazzcat says, love retro and retro style games. I draw the line at legit Master System console. Yeah, I ain't going back that far. I'm not playing Pong. I'll tell you that. It's not Pong. That's not what I'm playing next. Let's see. Laptop access. Money. Shepard, you're such a thief. No, his money he's just stealing from this shit. Well, they're dead. I guess it don't matter.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Well, not so much. You guys died, so you can see the home. Jessica says as the latency is too much for me. I have one I never use, and he'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, that game stinks. Get it? Because it's oh god. I'll see myself out. That's a good one.
Father!
Oh, that sucks.
No, 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 no. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Aww.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Alright. Dead Quarians everywhere. Scottyboy says mid-90s games I'm thinking, like Quake for example. Aw, poor Tali. Yeah. That's rough. I mean, she didn't even get any resolution of her dad. He died before she could even get resolution, so it kinda sucks. Very important to talk to your family members and tell them what you think, because when they die, it's too late. Can't go back and do. There's no redos. He's just there, dead on the floor. So, all right. Oh, I got a flotilla ship and more money. So they're just not paying attention to me at all, huh? Got this arc projector. Oh, nope. They figured it out. Go fight your buddies.
Preparing for combat.
No, go fight your buddies. I hacked you. Legion, did you just die? Really?
Targeting order process.
Whoa. Well, no wonder why it's a Geth Prime. Alright, got it. Any other goodies up here before we get the evidence? I think that's it. Alright.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely no. Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Sounds like this is the evidence we were looking for.
Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
That's a hard decision there. Scotty Boy says, let's go. Yeah, very true. Just messed up. Yeah, it's a messed up situation. So, yeah, renegade points for that? Jeez. So either tell Tali...
we need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard vs. Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What?
That guy's an ass.
It was agreed that Tali Zora would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I called for an immediate vote.
That guy is an ass. Can we shoot him? Or something?
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
What are you gonna do, Shepard?
Shepard, please.
Aw.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Fortunately, we have enough Paragon points to get around this.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial.
The Legion's back there
Tali
squatting
Zora
in the
saved
background.
Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Good speech, Shepard. Good speech.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
It's like, I don't care.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
Gila Salai. I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Now, because I'm short on time, I'm going to skip over this part, but you can go back and you do get more dialogue with the rest of the Quarian admirals and everybody else, but I think at this point, for this gameplay, we're just going to end the mission now and go back to the Normandy. Talizora has been cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty on the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war efforts against the Geth are troubling. Likely to need Quarian forces against Reapers, cannot risk additional instability. Yeah, that's the only thing about the Quarians. They're scavengers, but they have a whole freaking fleet, so they're going to be valuable. But again, it is what it is. Scotty Boy says, "Nicely done, Shepard." Yeah, he's a good speaker, good talker when he can be. The amount of secrets this man must know about everybody in the universe, though, is crazy. Treason. All right, so now we have to now we're going to go around, talk to a couple more crew members, but then we got to go to talk to Legion. So let's
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
Yes, he would. I'd like to talk to you.
How may I help you, Commander?
Oh, you got
that'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
I think I missed the option to get her to do the dinner thing, but I think you can get it afterwards. I'm not sure, but...
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Edie, have anything new to say?
The crew is still working to get the Reaper IFF installed, Shepard. It is more complicated than I first anticipated. I will alert you once the system is ready for shakedown. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
Joker. Jazz Cat's back. I made myself a rather tasty chicken sandwich for dinner. Oh, really? Is there anything special in that chicken sandwich?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Retrofits are always a pain in the ass.
Are they now, Joker?
Commander, can I get a mirror up here? You know, so I could see when someone is standing behind me?
Nice.
Take a hollow, it'll last longer.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, fine. We'll leave. It's my ship, for God's sakes. I'll stare at you if I want to. Alright. I don't think Jacob has anything else useful to say. Maybe he does. We'll try real quick. You can never tell when his dialogue options are over, because I rarely talk to him.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
You want to talk about what happened with your father?
I don't really have anything to say about that, Commander. It's done with.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
I know you and Miranda worked together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
Wow. Just tell me to mind my own business.
Just looking for insight into her character. I find her interesting.
Right. Can't help you with that, Commander. If I had any idea what made her tick, I'd either be with her or dead. That probably covers all you need to know, really.
Sour grapes?
I think that's enough talking. I appreciate your interest, Commander. I appreciate you dropping it, too.
Damn. Jacob, no wonder why nobody likes... See, I never got that far with Jacob's dialogue, but no wonder why people don't like him. What an ass. Bro, we trying to talk about women together. Alright.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
I know he would, but I gotta finish the other dialogue options first. So, Scotty Boy says... Jazz Cat, Tali's father, Dodge... I don't even know what that means. Was behind crafting more Geth. Shepard saved Tali from exile. Jazz Cat says... Grated cheese, onion, lettuce, capsicum, garlic mayo, and sriracha. That actually does sound pretty damn good, Jazz Cat. So you can cook too, in addition to playing jazz music. Let's see. I think we've covered, yeah, we did all Grunt's dialogue. We haven't done all of Jack's yet, so let's get Jack's. I think this is when Jack tries to ask you for sex, but again, we're turning her down because we're not romancing her.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
Now, at this point, if you're trying to romance Jack, even if, because it may sound like, okay, yeah, let's do it. If you have sex with Jack now, you'll have sex with her, but then she will completely throw you away because she'll think that you're just using her for sex. So the option is to say, if you want to keep romancing her, which I'm not going to do anyway, but is to reject it regardless.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
You got her flustered. And that real life experience, that does work with women like that. They think that once you act like, oh, I'm not just trying to bang you, Then they have no idea what the hell am I making you? What's wrong with him? All right, let's see. Jaska says my only vice these days is food. I like to indulge. Nice. Scotty Boy says, wow, Jacob's a closed book. Jaska says I can make a few things, but that I like. Got an air fryer a couple of years back and it made cooking a lot easier. Yeah, my mom got an air fryer. She loves that damn thing.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
So I will come back and talk to her as many times as I can. I'm gonna go down here, talk to what's-his-face, and then try to come back one more time and see if I can trigger her romance dialogue. Let's just talk to Shepard real quick.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright, let's see if we can trigger the second part of Tali's dialogue. Like I said, it's gonna be tricky to get this romance and not get everybody killed at the same time.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Yikes. Okay. Well, he can't keep going, so...
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Okay, it's gonna be tricky. I guess that means we have to go on another mission before that the dialogue is triggered. It's gonna be hard. Alright, so let's go to crew deck, and actually let me go change my outfit. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see. Jaska says, why the fuck not is a very good reason to get a tattoo. I haven't thinking about it. Jaska says, okay, I like her style. Oh, that sounds familiar. Scotty Boy says, so true. Yeah, we all know. Guys know that. Like, girls that deal with a lot of dudes that just want to bang them. Once they meet a guy and they know the guy is just not trying to bang them, things change. They don't know what to do with you. No messages. I think we got all the ships. So yeah, we got the Quarian one. So our ship case is now complete. So we got all the ships. Got that. Got our helmet. Let's see. Visor, death mask, that. I am randomly picking stuff just for the heck of it. Go. Casual appearance. Let's go for the that one. There we go. Feed or fish. Save our game. I can save the first one. Alright, now let's go. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Legion and see if we can trigger his mission. If we can, and it doesn't trigger that crazy mission, we should be good to go. Let's see. Jaska says, I might have known a few girls who think people are just using them for sex as soon as someone sleeps with them. Scotty Boy says, I've only got one tattoo, but I want more. I was thinking about a guitar tattoo. Guitar tat's always cool. Alright, Thane, what's up with you?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
And that concludes most of his dialogue for Thane. Pretty cool. Wasn't there a... Oh yeah, there it is. I was about to say, is there a thing of his guns on the wall? Alright, let's see. What funny stuff do you have to say, Kasumi?
I was just thinking about you. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Yeah, don't stop stealing stuff. Don't steal stuff from my ship, girl. What's wrong with you? And we're not going to talk to Miranda because she's pissed at us right now. Samara's in a trance.
Shepard.
Kind of scary.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
Okay.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
That's handy.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
I hope I am too. Hope all of you don't die on my suicide run. Alright, if we finish Garrus and Miranda's dialogue, so let's go. Save here. And now activate legions.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack Organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Alright, so now we have triggered his loyalty mission. Let's see, Jessica says, I'm thinking about a treble clef on my arm and a bass clef on my hand. That's pretty cool, as Scotty Boy agrees. Jessica says, I don't think I've asked you this, but what do you think of the Kiki match that Taichi and Ibushi had at the G1? I'm super curious. Sorry if you've answered this before. I haven't answered this before, but I'm trying to keep the gaming channel a gaming channel, to keep in mind that people who will be watching this later, most of them are not going to be wrestling fans and probably don't want to listen to me talk for about 5 or 10 minutes about wrestling stuff. So I will answer that on my wrestling channel, which all of you who are interested in wrestling stuff can check out my wrestling channel. It's the Rantin Review Pro Wrestling. So go over there and subscribe. I do topics all the time. And a podcast that I am actually recording this evening after playing this. Some of these questions that a lot of people have been asking me, I will answer on that one. So stay tuned for that on Rantin Review Pro Wrestling. We also got a review of some of the new Walking Dead trailers. That'll be on Rantin Review Entertainment, which will be coming up later. So let's go check out, where's Legion? Legion's, whatchamacallit mission? Loyalty mission. Alright, so we have done everything else, so now, there it is, Help Legion, Phoenix Massing, let's get there. Jessica says, "Oh, no worries. I'll check it on a Wrestling Talk podcast, Keen." Yes. Yeah, I keep stock of all the emails and comments and stuff people send me so I can answer them. When I get a chance to talk about wrestling stuff on the Wrestling Channel and TV stuff on the Entertainment Channel. Let's see. Help Legion. This is the only thing here. They just hid this out in the middle of nowhere. He was not joking. That is an ugly looking ship. Heretic Station. Alright. And I think after this one, I think you get 2 missions after you solve the Reaper IFF. So this is the second mission. So I got both Tali's loyalty and Legion's loyalty. And I think anything after this is going to trigger the Omega 4 relay stuff. So we're going to have to be very quick on this. Alright, Shepard's got 2. I don't think you can get all the points for this. Energy drain for Tali. Let's get that. Not enough for Legion. Let's change our guns up. Firestorm. Why not? Skyboy says, "Yeah, I like his podcast. Should check it out, JazzCat." Yes, I have backdated episodes that I need to upload to my podcast channel. So, yeah, I'm switching it to Saturdays now with the new schedule.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Joker.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard, Commander. We concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Good point, Legion. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. Jazzka says, "I always forget to check my podcast app. Probably have it on there. Spend so much time on Twitch that I don't think to look at the other apps so much these days." Yeah, it'll be updated soon. Plus, I put out little notifications here and there. Where are we going? Going this way. Alright. So, we're in a creepy Geth ship that has no windows. For some reason, it has a mid-pack lying around here. But, got a lot of smoke.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardware routers.
Okay, so don't touch the things on the ground. But there's no atmosphere in here, so everything just kind of hangs in space. It's crazy. supposed to go through there. So I guess we gotta kill him. Do we have to? Thought we could. Oh, we can go this way. Never mind. Nope, can't go this way. Well, too bad.
Hostiles with optical countermeasures.
One range target. Neutralized.
Hell, they like float so ugly.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Alright, Jazzcat's heading off. Scotty Boy says I need to do one for Scott Pilgrim review. It's past his bedtime for Jazzcat. Take it easy, Jazzcat. Thanks for checking us out.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure why they told us not to step on those things if we have to step on them anyway, but...
Acknowledged.
Can do.
Guess that's just a design flaw. Nothing this way. Right.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Attacking your target.
That sounds great.
Overriding your target.
Oh. Well, that worked out well. And then they self-destruct. Got it.
Weapons ready.
Alright, let's do it.
We've been detected.
Who is shooting? Oh, you're shooting.
Target contact. Thunderfire. Enemy hit.
Poor Geth. Salvaging all their stuff for their parts for money. It's all about money, ain't it, Shepard? Damn pirate. Whoa! Hold the hell on. Wasn't ready.
Their shields are mine!
Crazy sounds when they die. It's hilarious. Scatter Boy says, "Damn, my neighbors are loud. Right now they must have had a party in the garden. Oh, and they didn't invite you. How insensitive. You should go raid the party. You're like, look, you're making too much noise. At least give me a beer or something."
Switch up.
Oh. It's funny he says assuming control just like the collectors do. Duck, Tali. Get out the way.
Automated flight weapon ring.
Here we go. Is he dead? No, he's right. Here it is. Alright.
Got it.
Rearming.
Alright, going this way. Same place? Yes. Uh-oh. We got a thunderstorm coming over here where I'm at. Scotty Boy says, "Yeah, give me a beer." I mean, it's only common courtesy. If you're gonna... I mean, my neighbors always give me a beer when they have parties. They're like, "Hey, have people over. Want a beer?" Why, thank you. What a nice neighbor. In fact, I did that last night. I just had my second COVID shot, so it probably was not a good idea to drink at the same time, but whatever. I'm alive. Alright, guys. Let's get through this.
They've seen us.
Ah! Burn, baby, burn.
Automated flight weapon ring.
Hold your fire!
There's no lack of money around here in the universe for Shepard. It's starting to storm a lot outside. Hopefully, we're almost done with the stream. Hopefully it'll last until we get to the end of this.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Of course, if I was Tali, I'd be freaking out coming in here in a Geth ship. This is so claustrophobic. There's no windows, there's no nothing, and then It's crap floating in the air. And what the hell? Oh, that's a ship, okay. Don't step on the lines. Oh, we got lightning now. Alright.
We have been detected.
Yeah, I did that by accident. Can't see anything. Wow, they're oh my goodness, they are everywhere. I did not know that. We might die.
Target contact.
Alright, we gotta heal. Wow, we are in trouble. Run, Shepard. Oh my goodness, there's one over here too. Alright. Hack that one. Okay. Is there one more in here? Still an alarm going off. Oh, we gotta destroy the hub. That's right. Zoom out. Zoom out. There we go. Oh, we already destroyed it. Never mind. Gosh. There's another hub. Okay, got it. There we go. Okay.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of Geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife.
That's true.
Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
More interesting philosophical topics there about consensus or individual being individuals, but hey. Oh, Lots of stuff in here to play with.
Assuming control. Acknowledged.
Alright, I got a med kit. I think this is just, yeah, this has got to be,
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us.
Oh.
The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
I'm glad he let us know about this after.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
After we activated those and they blew up already. Alright. Can we... Oh, we can target those. Alright, so let's hack him. Hack him, send them fighting those guys. And blow this one. Alright, somebody coming up the steps here? That was a loud burst of thunder right there.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Hack him. Send the drone and go back.
Overriding turret. Acknowledged.
Trying to sneak out over here, buddy. I see you. Come on.
Target contact.
Done. Any more? Alright.
Change weapon.
Rearming. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Assuming control.
Hack him. And hack that one. I don't want to hit him. I want to hack him.
Target contact. Firing. Ready for next target.
Got it. Scotty Boy says Legion makes a good point. Yes, he does. More of them. Oh my god. Alright, can we get a sniper rifle out here? Sniper rifle out here. Oh, somebody got me good there.
Executing.
too fast. Oh, did it. It's over.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Well, now for Mass Effect 3 purposes, you want to rewrite the heretics. It can affect a lot in the final battle of Mass Effect 3, so I always rewrite them.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Yeah, you could have said that before. Let's get out of here, because we're about to die. I know there's some Geth around the corner. Legion, you ass. Hack. Hack.
Threat neutralized. Upon this battle.
Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them.
Target unlimited.
I think he's done. Oh, we got a Geth Prime. That's fantastic.
They've seen us.
I know it's fighting on our side, but we gotta get rid of it. We gotta get out of here. Sorry, buddy. Scotty Boy says you did it! Yes, we did. We made it. I'm surprised. Rewriting of Geth heretics will make main Geth faction significantly more powerful. Given perception of Reapers, they may be possible allies, though long-term cooperation remains unlikely. Regardless, data recovered from the Geth station offered valuable insight into AI's social and technological progress or process. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. And he got a new power, which is a shield. And we did it. So we are all ready to go on to the disaster that is about to happen. But we're going to save out for the day. We're in a little bit over time, but we're all now set for the big finale tomorrow.
chat with Legion, you better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Always being a counselor.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Israel and Palestine. Enough already.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Like how Chakwas was just watching from the background. It's like, okay. Guys having a good time back there, huh? Play nice. Alright, let's get up to our cabin. We made it. Scotty Boy's heading off. I'm heading off too, Scotty Boy. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good evening. And feed our fish. Yeah, it's ugly armor. Yeah, all those are ugly. No helmet. There we go. Okay, and change this music up. Touch that thing. Got any mail? Oh, yes we do. Oh, we do have mail. A pleasure to meet you. Oh, so the Quarians. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. And we're done. Alright, so we are ready to go. Now, the next time I go to the star map, it's going to trigger the end route of the game. So, I am ready to do that. We've gotten everything done. Before that, we should go talk to Tali before we go do that. I think we've opened up some more dialogue with her to get the romance. So, it looks like so far so good. We can get the romance by taking Legion onto the Quarian ship. So, until next time, thank you guys for checking out this stream and this replay of Mass Effect 2. We're now heading to the big finale next time. Tomorrow, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe button, and definitely share this video on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you talk about Mass Effect or gaming. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Choked by the hypergrowth of non-native plant species, Pragia serves as a galactic reminder about the imperative for careful regulation during colonization. 2 centuries ago, Batarian agribusiness chose uninhabited Pragia as their empire's breadbasket. Colonization authorities introduced non-native, industrially mutated plants that flourished in the world's fertile volcanic soil. Synergizing with Pragia's natural geothermal conditions and chemotropic microbes, the imported species soon became a nightmare. Mutant strains of poisonous and even carnivorous plants arose. overgrowing colonies in days instead of years, and causing the Batarians to abandon their holdings. Because the planet's small animal population is insufficient to check its plant growth, Alliance ecologists predict soil exhaustion in 400 years. Due to its relative isolation and lack of population, Pragia has become a regional haven for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secret